Welcome back. My name is Jay Morales. In this video, we're going to be studying Genesis 1:1 and Genesis 1:2. In the beginning, God created the heavens and earth. Now the earth was formless. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Who is this God? How could there all of a sudden be a beginning? What are the heavens and the earth? Is God just a spirit? What is the surface of the deep? If these questions sound interesting to you, stay tuned. Please note, this is my interpretation. I encourage all of you to read your Bibles. If you don't have one, I will buy you one. Let's go. I'm going to break down these verses into smaller sections to analyze. In the beginning. This is the start of humanity and the start of all living things. Once Moses wrote these words down, it became history. It could be understood as this is the first thing that happened. The Bible makes it clear that God has no beginning and no end. He is the Alpha and the Omega. The next phrase is God. A quick Google search will give you all sorts of words to describe God, such as divine being, absolute being, Lord, supreme being, creator, everlasting, and my favorite, King of Kings. The next phrase is created. The definition of to create or created is to bring something into existence, to produce, to fashion, to manufacture, or to generate something. So in other words, this is the beginning of motion, energy, space, and time. The next phrase is heaven and earth. This is the last phrase in verse 1. The earth is where all living things live. The heavens, a definition, is the sky, especially perceived as a vault in which the sun, the moon, the stars, and planets are situated. The next phrase is the beginning of verse 2. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep. So, we have this earth, and it's described as something that we don't think of nowadays. So it's probably not round, and it's probably just has darkness or chaos on it. It's described as being dark and has waters. The next phrase is in the Spirit of God. This is the first description of God as a spirit. So we can fast forward a little bit in the Bible to Genesis 1:26. Genesis 1:26. Let us make mankind in our image. So here we have God talking to someone. So Bible scholars believe that he was talking to Jesus. And between these three assumptions of the Spirit, God, and Jesus, this could be the first time a mention of the Trinity. So the next phrase is hovering over the waters. So in other words, the Spirit of God was over the deep water that was dark. So there's lots of deep water on earth. It's dark and it's deep. So to wrap up, we have read Genesis 1:1 and Genesis 1:2. Some key points is God is eternal. God is not afraid of the dark. And God is getting ready to do something cool. So once again, I'm Jay Morales. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.